Hello, I am Pete, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas Challenge of Challenges. For the randomly selected challenge for this episode, it's been a bit less than random. Because, see, the thing is, the first one that came out was a challenge that would have really had pretty much no impact at all on my gameplay in Dead Money. So I re-rolled, as the vernacular is, I believe. And basically, I've ended up taking the sixth challenge that came up because all of the ones that came up before that either would have had no impact at all on my gameplay or would have meant that I was basically unable to do any combat whatsoever, which would have just meant I was running away from ghost people the whole time. And neither of those really worked for me today. So what we've ended up with is No VATS. That was the sixth challenge that came out, and it's the one that I think gives the right kind of balance of doability whilst also being a challenge. Let's start by talking to Elijah. That's the first thing we need to do on this quest, and let's find out if the little mod fix I applied at the beginning of the previous episode has fixed his voice.
Good. Well done. Now for the festivities and your part in all this. The owner of the Sierra Madre, for whatever reason, keyed the grand opening to the Gala Event itself. It needs to be fired off in order for the casino doors to open. As I've discovered, one person can't do it. So get your team into position indicated on your Pip-Boy, then trigger it properly. You're so close now, don't let me down. Otherwise, I'll have to rely on the next team.
Right. How am I supposed to get to the markers on my map?
I've unlocked the west and east gates to Puesta del Sol and Salida Del Sol. Now that you survived the villa, I need to get to my position. You don't need me to hold your hand anymore. I'll keep monitoring you via the transceivers through the villa. If I need to offer guidance, I will.
All right. Cheerio, Elijah. We'll head out then.
I'd suggest taking the FEV reject to his position first. Although you may need his brutality and strength elsewhere first. As easy as the villa was to navigate, the outlying areas of the villa are far more dangerous, thicker with the ghost people, traps, and toxins. Use your team as I use you. Listen to your caller. Watch where you step. You're no use to me dead.
All right. Dog has returned to the fountain, and the good news is that fix to the mod seems to have worked. Right, so who are we going to do first? So Elijah's message there suggested getting God to his position first, though I may need him elsewhere, which feels like a bit of a contradiction, but maybe he's suggesting I should start by clearing out all of the various areas with God, and then coming back a second time to drop off Dean and Christine. We've got a red marker over there already. So what's our quest log currently showing as active? Get Dog to that thing. Okay. Get Dean to, get Christine to. Let's drop off Dog first. Yeah, why not? So it looks like we need to talk to him first.
So, are we on our way to somewhere else? A gala event, perhaps?
Yeah, I need you to get to your gala event position.
Maybe Dog will obey you. I'm not as easily broken.
I had other questions for you.
You're a brave one. Sure you're ready for the answers?
Okay, so we're going to need to do a little bit of convincing. Tactics and positioning, that feels like it's just the standard, follow close, what kind of stuff to do. Maybe we just need to chat to him about a few things before we can persuade him to follow us. How do you switch back and forth between voices?
All it takes is the right command. Whenever Dog hears his master giving orders, I go back in the cage. So that leash on your wrist and the one on your neck. I won't truly be free to express myself until every trace of that voice is destroyed. Still, if you ever want to speak to me, bark my audio log at him, the one in the police station. That'll call me out.
Why does that make him go away?
Dog is afraid of me as long as the master isn't around.
Why did you put emphasis on the word master before?
The master, Elijah, reminds Dog of someone from long ago. His leader, commander, commanders. The master was a strong personality. Personalities as well. Dog is slavish, was conditioned to serve the master until death. The old man, Elijah, merely came along and opened that door in Dog's mind. Now, Dog does whatever the old man wants.
What does Elijah make Dog do that angers you so much?
Gather others, drag them here. Fetch, like an animal, and hurt them if they resist. Dog doesn't even blink. Even hear their cries when he's twisted their arms full circle. Fragile things, screaming on the ground. To listen to him, commanding Dog to hurt others. And Dog just nods, eager and willing to serve.
Can't you do anything?
Do anything? Me, Dog puts in the cage, hurts himself to try and drown out my voice, when all I want to do... Never mind. Useless. Finally had to start fighting back, screaming on my own. Had to take matters into my own hands, lock Dog up.
There's an 85 speech check here. I do have a Meeting People magazine, but I'm not sure I want to use it on this. Let's ask other questions.
More. Don't push your luck.
Maybe I've been overthinking this. Maybe I just need to say I think we should travel together.
I'll follow you. For now.
Yeah, okay. I was totally overthinking this, thinking that I needed to do something clever.
Wish I had a stealth boy.
But yeah, all I need to do is just get him on my side. All right, so we've got an evil moving around here. So things to think about. Firstly, I can't use VATS. So I think I'm going to try the automatic rifle today and see if this is a good way of killing things. Because the thing is, if I can't use VATS, then I can't use the cross attack, which, I've been making a lot of use of. My health is a little low, so I should probably top off before I go. Let's consume a couple of stim packs and maybe also purchase a few more. They're 25 chips each. I could buy 13 in total. Let's buy a couple to replace the ones that I've just used. I don't know if I should buy more 308. I don't know how fast this is going to chew through ammo. I guess we're going to find out soon enough. Okay, this is just a little rad scorpion or something, so I think we can take that out using just that sort of attack. And I feel like if memory serves, there's a merchant around here. Yeah, this one here. Yeah, let's take everything there. Take the chips that are in here.
That Pip boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your
and some good stuff in the corner. Very nice. Okay, let's talk to this vendor. Stares at you expectantly. There appears to be a bit of a graphical glitch going on here. The hologram vendor is supposed to glow blue. Right, so these don't have any caps. You basically trade using, well, barter, effectively. So, that's interesting. Why is my weapons list so empty there? Let's try reactivating the vendor. There we go. So, I feel like I need to get rid of some excess weight. We're carrying lots of things we're not going to use. We're probably not going to use the 9mm pistol. We don't need 2 of these bear trap fists. I'm probably not going to use the C4. And again, I only need 1 cosmic knife. Let's keep one that's in fairly good condition. Apparel-wise, these things can be returned to a vending machine, so I'll hold on to them for now. Sell some of this misc stuff. Right, and then what I need to do is I need to take some pre-war money off of this vendor to balance things out. And I need to figure out the exact right amount to take, which is a fun little game. There we go, that's close enough. So we're getting 392 pre-war money out of the stuff that we have just sold. Okay, accept that, thank you. And let's switch back to the automatic rifle. There we go, we're down to 166 weight now, that's a lot better. Let's have a little look around upstairs. Toxic cloud, let's sprint through it, because I think in the corner here there's a Dean's stash. Yeah, I remember that. Can just take all of that. And, oh, there's another automatic rifle. And a bit of 308, that's useful. Okay, so we're heading to that way. Let's look at the map. Yeah, I think I need to... Yeah, basically just keep going that way. I don't really want to drop down into this red area down here. Let's try through here. And I've got to remember to fight the urge to use VATS when combat starts, because that's a little bit of an inbuilt habitual thing. A couple of chips here. A few things I can take. A hard metal box. What's in it? Not much at all.
Guests.
Okay.
Their mistake.
Okay, God's gone down there to get stuck in. I shall go and help. Okay, and his head's definitely popped off. And I think those 3 rounds I fired did help. Okay, and our destination is now in that direction. There's a red mark just over there somewhere. Our destination is only 20 meters that way, so we can probably... Actually, I do want to use this vending machine just to hand in those pieces of clothing that I picked up.
That Pip-Boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm.
I am looking forward to not hearing God saying that thing about my Pip-Boy anymore. Okay, so yeah, let's return those casual wares and the casual wear bracket soiled, the cigarette cartons, the cigarettes, everything we can return. That just gets us a few more chips. And I feel like I might buy a few rounds for this gun, just to make sure that things stay hot.
Maybe I'll tear it off your arm, wear it on my neck.
I mean, as long as I'm just using it to fire a few rounds to help God out in combat, I don't really need that much. But once I have taken Dog to his marker, I'm going to be coming back alone. This room here, do I remember this having good loot in it? Certainly some stuff for making weapon repair kits. So let's do that. I think I saw a wrench down there. Yeah. Little fixing things magazine. Yeah, let's just activate this and make 3 weapon repair kits. That's good. Nice. And that reduces our weight as well a bit. Okay, there's a red mark around the corner here. Can't see anything. Let's just go through the door. Okay, now, if memory serves, this area is crawling. So, the point is round there. But can't really get there directly very easily. I need to help out a bit more. Okay, now God is directly between me. Okay, unconscious, but that probably means not dead. So let's get on in there with a bear trap fist and just finish this off. Okay, there's another one somewhere. Let's get my automatic rifle back out and figure out where. Over there. Don't think that hit. That one did. And is God just running off to fight the next one now? Yep, so standard companion behavior in Fallout New Vegas.
I'll find you. You can't hide. Should have stayed lost.
I have no idea where he's gone. Oh. Someone's throwing spears at me. So the problem is, like, God's in there just kind of just getting up to stuff. Oh. And I have no idea. Oh. Was that a roach? It's a rat. I totally wasted a round on that. So the problem is that he keeps knocking these harvesters unconscious, but they're just going to keep getting up. And God's now in there getting a little bit on fire. Okay, that's an arm popped off. Good. Just follow the grunts, really.
That felt
There is some delimbing. Lovely. 34 meters to that location now. We have leveled up. The level up kind of interrupts the flow of combat a little bit, doesn't it? But I guess there must be no more enemies left in the nearby area. God has just run around and cleared them out. So what do we need more of? I feel like while we're in Dead Money, we don't have access to our usual huge cache of skill-boosting clothing and items. So maybe having lockpick and speech and science a bit higher would be useful. But this is just a short-term thing. I mean, more medicine is definitely worth having, for always. I've got 10 points left. Putting it into lockpick or science right now wouldn't do me much help until I've got another 10. Speech, maybe. I did just miss out on an 85 speech check. So, but it just, again, it's not a sensible long-term decision. For the game overall, this is fine. Having more into barter or medicine is definitely going to be more useful to me. And maybe survival, so I can start healing from food and things. Yeah, let's put it in survival. Okay, so God is here. Our destination's over there. Let's go up this staircase. Ah, yes, I remember this room. But yeah, all the enemies that would normally be down there have now been drawn elsewhere. Or have they? Did they just spawn? How cheeky. I'm going to unlock this terminal. Okay, managed to get that on the third guess without having to exit out and back in again. Can turn some speakers off. Ah, that's well worth doing it. Cool, that's going to reduce the number of attempts on our life. So there's a couple of enemies down here now who presumably are about to start charging around here. I'm not sure if there's even a way around there. I think I might just need to kind of just get stuck in. This rooftop feels like a nice place to be, but that's a radio. Sorted. Couldn't be bothered to jump over there, Okay, God looks like he's interested in the enemies that are down there. He's going through the floor.
It's still out there, waiting.
Okay, I'm dropping in.
Something needs to die.
Okay, they're on the other side of this wall. Oh, hello, you. Oh, I should deal with that person. Okay, let's switch to a bear trap first. Okay, that worked nicely.
Something needs to die.
And let's help out over here. Okay, yeah, he's dealt with. I think I may have accidentally tonked God a little bit there. Please don't be offended. And God looks like he's stalking. Oh dear, right. Let's get in there.
Whatever it is.
We are in caution. There's like 3 marks on the compass. Hello, you.
Whatever it is.
I'm running away.
Still out there.
Yeah, the hand back. Be strategic, God. Oh, goodness, God.
Their mistake. Die.
Oh, you had a gas bomb. Right, okay. I'm not doing too badly for health. Let's get in close. Lovely. And the other one. I can't really get into the corner to help out there. There is something over there. I think it might just be a roach.
Good.
Let's just go around the corner and check. It must be above me or something. All right, well, we'll grab these chips while we're in here. There's a vending machine. I think I have some stuff to return, rather. Yeah, let's grab those. Take the stuff from the register.
The idiot's hunger screws it up.
I think we have done enough to clear this area. I can open a gate. Reset the ventilation system. I think I need to do that. I think that then makes it easier for me to navigate.
So here we are. A row of switches all lined up. How familiar. These switches won't move themselves, after all. There must be some trick to it. Now that I'm here, what do you expect me to do?
I need you to stay and operate the switches for the Gala event.
You can lead me to water. No. Being trapped in this courtyard while lights are flashing and sirens are screaming. I can survive 1 or 2 of the inhabitants. More than that, even Dog would have to work to keep full without being carved to pieces. And the gate here, if it somehow got locked, it'd be the holding cell at the police station again, except with no way out.
I need you to trust me. I let you out of the cage in the police station.
You're right, but trust? Trust is such a harsh word. I prefer mutual need. It's more honest. No, I can help you. These wiring diagrams. I know how to operate the switches in sequence to make fire appear in the sky. We just need to make sure that Dog doesn't surface before that happens. To do that, he'll need to be fed. That makes him stay in the cage.
All right, what kind of food should I bring back?
Dog has torn apart a number of the inhabitants of this town. Well, he doesn't prefer them to other flesh. It'll do for the time being. Find some of the inhabitants. It'll require some hunting on your part. Kill them. Take some of the remains inside them. Bring it back here. They're not easy to kill. But I have faith in you. And the beast must be fed if you want him to stay in this cage.
All right, I'll go hunting, see what I can find.
2 chunks of meat from their bodies should be enough. Hunt quietly, so as not to draw more here.
So God now stays here while I do that, which is really annoying because this would be so much easier if he'd come along and help. But so it goes. Right, I think there is some good loot in here. Where is it? Am I imagining this? I was sure that there was some kind of upgrade holotape in this room. Maybe it spawns later. Okay, well, we're going to be back here in a second. A couple of markers have been put on our map. This one's coming in quite close. Let's get the automatic rifle out. That definitely popped him nicely. Still in hidden. That one looks like it's moving quite fast. Does that mean it's close? I think it's close enough. Oh, there's a radio there, though. Slightly annoying. Maybe this is just a sort of a sprint through opportunity. There we go. Oh, spears. Wow, that did me a lot of damage. Okay, let's take a couple of stim packs. Let's switch to the bear trap fist. Oh. He's unconscious. And my health has dropped back down again. So 2 more of those. Take the stim pack. Punch him. Make sure he's totally gone. And take his remains. Okay, that's what we need. Let's head back to God. Hello.
You better have brought enough meat. I can feel Dog's teeth tearing at my ribs, hungry to get out.
Yeah, this should be enough.
You're good at fetching. This should keep him where he belongs. For now. I'll wait. Send the signal. We'll be ready.
Lovely. I do still want that little upgrade thing, though. Ah, yes, it's on top of this board here, quite nicely camouflaged. Right, this is the heavy-duty springs for the bear trap fist, just increases the damage a bit. Okay, we can now leave this area. If I close this gate, are you happy? Or should I leave this open? I think you'll close it yourself when you're ready, won't you? Okay, and I think maybe there aren't any enemies on the way back out of here. Oh, there is a Dean's stash. Yeah, let's have all of that. That's good. And yeah, there would have been lots and lots of cloud here, but I cleared that using the ventilation what's it. Okay, so I can make that mod. I didn't even look to see how much it cost, but let's apply that to our bear trap fist. This one here is in the best condition. So let's make that our primary. Lovely. And the automatic rifle, yeah, we're doing okay for that at the moment. Our chip supplies are running low. I think that mod was more expensive. Yeah, it was 170. No, it was 250. Yeah, that was a really expensive mod. I hope it turns out to have been worth it. Okay, I believe our work in this area is done. So I think I'm just going to follow the marker. Oh, 2 around there. Yeah, let's just dash back for the door. I'm seeing a couple of red markers around, but nothing in my way. So let's just leg it. I do want to do something about my health. I don't know if there's a bed somewhere I can use. It'd be really nice to just top up my health without having to use some stim packs. Okay, I'm going to run for it. There we go. Back at the fountain. No red marks.
What's your story, beautiful?
So there was the auto dock at the medical clinic. I could dash over there.
Don't talk much, do you?
Maybe that's worth doing as a cheap way of healing up, assuming that there are no enemies.
All right then. I'll just wallflower it over here.
Let's take Christine next. Christine is looking at the fountain, her eyes narrowed. She then scans the courtyard perimeter, gauging the distance. She glances at your wrist, then back at the fountain. You think he's using the Pip-Boy to establish the projector connection? She nods and raises her hands, palms facing each other, then rotates in a 180-degree arc and back again. I think he might be close then. Any idea where? She surveys the area, focusing upwards. She glances at the casino, frowns. She then looks west, then east. Christine holds out her hand and motions at your Pip-Boy. What? What do you want? She frowns and snaps her fingers at your Pip-Boy. Okay, I'll show her the Pip-Boy. She studies it intently, turning her arm around as if your wrist's a sensor module she just found. She's studying the exterior and the casing, making sure it's intact. And I shall wait patiently. She stabs through the red buttons, narrowing in on the local map. She scrolls to the Sierra Madre's main gate. She calls up the local map of the Puesta Del Sol switching station, zooms in, looks at you, points at the marker on your Pip-Boy, points west and tilts her head. Okay, why do you think he wants you to go to the Puesta Del Sol switching station? She frowns, then makes a motion as if typing at keys, then points to you, raises her left wrist, and pantomimes talking into it. Points at you, then her, raises 2 fingers, tries to type. Neither Dean or Dog have the technical aptitude to man the switching station. She slowly nods, looking impressed. Do you know how to get out of here? She points in the direction of the main gate, shakes her head, locks her hands around her neck. The collars will prevent us. So once the collars are gone, we can just leave. She nods slowly as if thinking, and then shrugs. She points downwards, makes a circle around her, then back to the same spot. Then her finger drifts, circling. You're saying it'll be difficult to return here if we leave. She shakes her head, points at herself, then points at you and nods. To return here if I leave. She nods. But not you. She nods once. Why can't you find your way back? She slowly shakes her head. She points at the ground, then moves each leg outward, straddling the place where she's standing. You aren't going to leave? She nods. Why would you want to stay here of all places? She frowns, makes a mock motion of loading a gun, then hefting it to her shoulder and taking aim at something in the distance. Then she pauses, makes a sweeping circle and puts her arms in a circle around it, as if covering it. So she needs to guard this area. I don't quite have enough perception to pass that test. Okay, other questions? Let's say travel together. I get the signal interference perk. Right. So yeah, before I head over and do her quest, which is this one, I do want to get back to the medical clinic, which is this door just ahead of me here. Where was that? Round to the right here? Yeah. Hopefully the enemies here haven't respawned, so I can get to the auto dock in the clinic and back without any problem. That thing, let's just pop that while we're here. Not seeing any red marks. I think we're nearly there. Clinic. Okay, yep, nothing in here. So now all I need to do is remember where the auto docks were. I think they were down this corridor here. Yep, there we go. Heal all crippled limbs. Does that also heal me in general, or does it just do the limbs? Just does the limbs. That's disappointing. I thought that these auto docks would give me a general heal. Okay. Is there like a vacant bed I can use? That's pretty harsh. What about on the first floor? No, it's not looking like there's anywhere I can sleep here. That is a teensy bit disappointing. I was hoping to get a free heal, but that's clearly not going to happen. Okay, it looks like we're going to have to just use some stim packs and heal up that way. Let's consume them now. Our supplies aren't too bad, to be fair. Okay, and then to get out we need to run back around this loop. And to the door. Okay, so there's a door 30 meters this way. That's pretty close. And I'm not seeing any red marks around, so we're pretty clear at the moment. And let's go into this area. Puesta del Sol North. Okay, seeing some marks. 3 in total. I'm in caution. I see movement. Okay, I did get at least one hit there. I worry he's going to throw something at me. Where's Christine gone? There she is. Yeah, I saw him throwing. I am taking a few hits. Christine is tanking some of the damage. This gun isn't really doing what I hoped for. I think I need to get in close with the bear trap fist. The newly upgraded bear trap fist. Okay, that's doing a bit better. There's another one coming in there. My health is low. I need to run away. And let's just heal up. Let the animation play. And then let's get back into the fray. Need to deal with this one here. Keep circling in from a can. Is Christine down? It seems like it, doesn't it? Thankfully, I don't think we're in a hardcore situation. Why are you taking so many hits? Okay. Are you crippled? What's the situation? Did Christine run off? I am showing... Oh, Christine, talk. There we go. Okay, so once we're no longer in caution, I think she'll pop back up again. Yeah, I think last time I played this, I was in hardcore mode. And then when your companions fall, their collars go off, and then your collar goes off. So, yeah, this is... Oh, I'm still getting her perk. That's cool. Okay, she's back up. Oh, hello. Oh, ouch. Run away. Oh, I'm in a dead end. Let's just try and... Oh, I'm dying. Run. Okay. So, is Christine now fighting the one that I was just going up against? Either way, I need to stim pack back up. Christine's there. This person's here. Come on. Come on. Okay. Unconscious. Dead. Christine's here with me. Okay. I used up quite a lot of stim packs on that, but I had to. I feel like if I had been able to use VATS, I would have been able to get through that a bit easier. But, you know, this is the nature of the challenge. Let's switch to the automatic rifle and proceed from here. Try and pick up any good things we can. Water. I should perhaps be making a bit use of water for healing. Yeah. Anything else good in these corners? There is a tripwire here. Let's disarm that, even though it's not going to trigger for us anyway. And this is quite a nice little room up here. I've always liked this room. It's well lit. It's one of the most welcoming spots in the Sierra Madre, in my opinion. But there's still no beds to sleep in. For some reason, they just don't do beds here. No one knows why. Okay, so we've got the rooftops. And if memory serves, there's a bit of loot up here. Electric box fuse. I think that's useful. Okay, so 44 meters that way. Lots of cloud below. So for some reason I had a memory of being able to use... Oh yes, I think you can rooftop across from there to there. And this is useful. Oh, there's a little arrow helpfully there. Thank you. Is Christine still with us? She is. And we have a little room in here with a terminal. Let's take all of the good stuff from here. Yeah, the amount of water we've picked up. Let's consume some of that right now. How many purified waters do we have? 5. They're worth 20 health each. That's pretty good, isn't it? Let's take a couple of those right now. And, oh, the dirty water we've got lots of. Though that is going to radiation us up a little bit. Still, I think our rads are very low. We can afford to take some radiation. Okay, let's activate this terminal. What is this? Damn raid. Villa security showed up today and searched the place. Domino must have made the chief mad, so this was payback. Had all our stashes tucked away when they arrived. Didn't find much. Chief tried to be all hard with us about keeping our noses clean. Ranted about casino policy. That Sinclair's a tight ass. Sick of these spot checks and stripped by the casino search programs every time I enter the villa. What's his issue with chems? He could use some. So could that pretty bride-to-be, though she looks half doped up with that expression of hers. Medex from the looks of it. Little reminder there that Vera's addicted to Medex. Okay, let's keep moving rooftop to rooftop. Not seeing any red marks below, which is great. I'm hearing a radio. I'm seeing some cloud. There's a red mark below here, and a little room I can go in. I love these little...
The switching station. That's where you'll need to bring the mute.
Thank you for that. Yeah, I do like these little rooms off the side. It makes me briefly feel a little bit better. What's on this terminal? Survey schedules. Sinclair's coming tomorrow to check on the villa's progress. Told the boys to look sharp for the suit. Not bringing the big starlet, though, so the boys were grumbling about that. Better watch himself. Might have a nasty fall in the switching station. Okay. Does this room do anything for us? Or is this just a toilet? Yeah, it feels very dead-endy. Okay. And I think that I can hop this. I can. Christine goes plonk, falls right into the cloud. He's probably going to be fighting an enemy any second. Well, maybe he's further away. Let's get into this building quickly. Okay, no longer being poisoned by a cloud. And this is the entrance. Okay, so memory serves. This is a very kind of radio-ish sort of room. I think, is there a radio? It's through that door, I think. Can I open this door? Not yet. Okay. We are being given some quest stuff. I didn't see most of it. It just sort of flew by while I wasn't looking. Repair the electrical box to gain access to the rest of the switching station. Okay, we can probably do that. We can do it with parts. 3 electric fuse boxes. We'd already picked up 1. I mean, we could just use our repair 60 skill, couldn't we? But I'm going to have a look around in case I can see the fuses. And of course, looking around also picks me up other useful things. Oh, there was a chip there. Want it. A very easy filing cabinet. Which is things, but nothing unneeded. There's an electric box fuse. Let's just get over here. That's interesting. So this quest marker is taking us outside, which suggests that maybe the 3rd fuse is in a different building. You know, in that case, I'm just going to use my repair skill. Okay, power comes back on. So now we're going to have a thing to destroy. So let's just get the police pistol out for that. I think it's just to the right here. That's not it. Oh. Maybe it's round the corner. Okay, it stopped beeping for a second there. Oh, is that it up there? There we go. That's what we wanted. Okay. Peace descends across the world. Okay, there's another one just through here, I guess. Okay, let's try and find a place where we're not being beeped at. Okay, this is a good spot. We need to get across to that door there. Do we want to get into that side room there? There's cloud below. I suppose the thing is that I think that cloud will be gone on the way back. That's not a doable jump. I think I do need to head down to the ground floor. And then I just need to look out for the traps in the cloud. Okay, disarm, 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 and then get out of the cloud. Pretty good. I'm just going to have a little look around this corner. Ah, no, I think I remember this one. That's a pretty nasty timed one. Oh, but I probably do want to do that while I've got Christine, actually. Yeah. Let's use a little bit of sprint. So there is a tripwire just here. Somewhere. I think. Let's just use this terminal. Because actually we've got light steps, so the tripwire doesn't bother us. So we can turn the speakers off here. And that makes the beeping stop. Okay, so this tripwire had already been triggered. Interesting. Also, this corpse is in a bit of a state. Is there anything else good in here? I seem to think that there was a skill book here, but I'm wondering if maybe that tripwire somehow got triggered by this corpse when it shouldn't have been. Oh, hello. No. And the skill book that should be here has now been sent flying. Or maybe there wasn't meant to be a skill book here at all, and I've just completely imagined that. Okay, let's move on through to the next room. We have a very easy metal box, probably containing some very weak loot. Let's take everything. What's on this terminal? Subject in case of emergency. In case of emergency, all non-essential systems are to be shut down immediately to help the automatic systems balance the load. Should the automatic systems fail, your foreman will assign one of you to enter the manual override chamber located adjacent to the main regulator. Second shifts. The boys hit by the gas are still out. Everyone's pulling more work in as a result, and grumbling's starting. Mr. Yesterday's been keeping the hard liquor, and chems coming under Sinclair's eyes isn't helping. We need those boys back. We have another chemical leak like that. No more construction for the rest of the year. Suits are here. Those new chemical suits came in today, so we could check out the ventilation chambers, see how that cloud cocktail formed. Suits are kind of creepy looking, hard to talk in them, so we had to use sign language to actually make sense of each other. At least we can check out the pipes and ventilation chambers now. Gas worries me though. Really messed the guys up. If the chambers get backed up again, hate to see that gas get out, wipe out the villa. Oh, and there's a Meeting People magazine. That makes me a little bit happier. Ah, the Implant GRX. I keep forgetting about the Implant GRX. Oh dear. I'm going to end this episode here, halfway through the switching station, because it's getting a bit long. Hope you join me next time, where we will finish carrying Christine to the appropriate place where she is meant to be. I think we've responded to this episode's challenge pretty well. I have managed to resist using VATS, and there have definitely been places where I think it would have been a lot easier with VATS. So that's good, isn't it? We want to see the challenge actually challenging me, and it has. Brilliant. Join me next time. Bye-bye.